This is the back end of the field that we've just got today. It's a big field, and I think Anita will know where that hill is. Me and her have been there a few times, chilling on a nice touristy type of day. Clent Hills, Andrew Chance's stomping ground as well. We'll just pan round this way, Anita, look. There's that little town there, I can't remember what it's called, but we've been in the Weatherspoons there. I have actually, when I was out here with you, glanced at these pasture fields and wondered whether I could ever get any permission. Well, I'm up on this one and it's ploughed. I've had a cartwheel penny, I've had a grandfather clock key, and I've had well, I've had a few bits of bag seal. John's over there, he's well happy, he's on his stuff, he's on his Vicky pennies, he's on his tomback buttons, his gilded buttons. He's well happy with what he's finding, because today was just a scratch day really. We could have had to just chill today because we had no permissions, but we've got this massive ploughed field, goes on down there for about a quarter of a mile. And we've also got on the other side of the road a car boot field if we want to finish off on that for some coin shooting. Big shout out to Soil Searcher, my mate Matty from Liverpool, he's back up on YouTube. Happy days, catch you later kids. Hello guys, well on this farm that we just randomly door knocked this morning down near the Clent Hills. We've just been on the ploughed field this morning. We're about equals. He's had 5 copies, I've had 3, but I did get my cartwheel and bits and bobs that we both had. He's had some nice buttons, I've had a nice clock winder and a bag seal. But on the other side of the road, on the same farm, he's got a car boot field. So I've swapped from my T2 with its 13-inch ultimate coil, and my friend has lent me his, nice shout out to Chad Detecting on YouTube, he's lent me his macro racer because mine wasn't back from repair. But if you're watching this, Chad, it's back now, so anytime you want to swing by my house, if you want to go out, just go and borrow mine. Cool, so it's game on now for like coin shooting for pound coins for the afternoon. We'll see what we can get. Happy days kids, and like I say, don't never be scared to knock at farmers' doors. We never met this farmer, he's given us 2 great fields. Just get out and go and speak to your farmers. John down there, probably on the pound coin, so I'm going to crack on. Well, the car boot field over the other side of the road is the weirdest field I've ever been on. No sign of any detectorists on it and no signals in the field, but it was a car boot field. So I can only, I don't know, I'm just at a loss. CTX 3030 and the macro racer with the 11-inch coil both went in it and both came out baffled, but there you go. So we're back on here for a couple of hours, and then I'm going to meet up with Anita because I'm only 10 minutes from her house, just behind me. Happy days. Have a pint there, say hello, and back to the hotel. Have a bit of a buzz, early night, then off to the rally tomorrow. Cool beans. This is Stevie Gray, friendly metal detecting in Great Britain and overseas, detecting in England. Well, the car boot field over the other side of the road is the weirdest field I've ever been on. No sign of any detectorists on it and no signals in the field, but it was a car boot field. So I can only, I don't know, I'm just at a loss. CTX 3030 and the macro racer with the 11-inch coil both went in it and both came out baffled, but there you go. So we're back on here for a couple of hours, and then I'm going to meet up with Anita because I'm only 10 minutes from her house, just behind me. Happy days. Have a pint there, say hello, and back to the hotel. Have a bit of a buzz, early night, then off to the rally tomorrow. Cool beans. This is Stevie Gray, friendly metal detecting in Great Britain and overseas, detecting in England. A quick word for Tacting Sid. Thanks mate. This farm's on the Bromsgrove Road. I seem to think that that's your area, Bromsgrove. Don't know how far down the road. But yeah, we come down, we got an Aussie, we got a Scouser, knocked at this farmer's door. He was a bit baffled. I just said, one of my friends, we do it all off Facebook, he's offered to give us a day out and he's disappeared. We've come all the way down, he's come from Australia, me from up by Liverpool, and there's no sign of him. I said, do you know Tacting Sid? He's like, no. I said, well, that's him anyway. So we blamed you, Sid, but we've got a day out, and I'll keep the farmer's number, and if it's local to you, mate, he's got a nice big plough field here that we'll have only had a tickle at, and I'm sure he'll have more. Just don't bother with his car boot field. So if it's local to you, mate, I'll pass the details on. Happy days.